I can demo content permissions yet again. I have to be full screen because there's a queue. Jump tabs, but I guess there's an instance up. It moved around, but it's at Chinook. Basically, go into discussions, find this discussion. The link there is the latest. It'll be on Playground, not Playground, Sandbox, whatever. One of our test instances, the broad test instance tonight, probably, or later today. Um, so, but the, excuse me, but there is a link to like a running instance right here. And if you have feedback, please toss it in here. I think Ariel just gave me a chunk that I'm going to go chase down after this. Make Rome get on my way. So, oh, okay. So this is an instance with it deployed by local. But you'll notice this looks like an old one because the feature flag isn't turned on because it could be hidden now. Let's see if I find the feature flag, content permissions. Just for don't ever turn on public. This doesn't work. It does scary stuff. Please don't turn that on for customers. So now, yeah, now I have my sidebar that I expect. I think since the last time I demoed, we restructured the sidebar a little bit to make some things a little clearer. So my documents is just my documents. If I go create, let's make a folder. My folder. I'm going to go back to documents. If I go here and just make it really exciting workbook, I can do absolutely nothing here if I want to. And I can hit file save, or I could go just plus dashboard. I'm going to get this dialog that shows me to save my workbook. Like this is demo example. And this is updated quite a bit. So now you can choose whether you want it in your personal space or the shared space. And here I can pick which folder. If I just put it in personal, it'll be in the root. I'm going to leave it there for right now. Or I can pick shared. There's a couple of folders over there. I will really quickly show a different instance because I just realized there was a reason I needed a second browser. Demoing this stuff requires lots of users. If I do this as a different user who's got limited rights and go in here, you'll notice that this person actually can't put in shared and they can't put it in team folder. It says viewer here. It is showing them team folder because they can see it because they're a viewer, but they can't put stuff there. It's not an editor. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this in my personal space so we can move it around. Hit save. Here's my really awesome blank dashboard. Go back out to content for proof. Here's this demo example. I decided I want to let more people see this. It's a little broken because I turned on the feature flag stuff and it's not quite working right. But if I click shared here, sorry, I'm gonna go back there. So this should show me the permissions tab, but I'm halfway through putting this feature flag in place and it's being a jerk. But anyway, so I should be seeing the settings up, share settings up here. So if I want to move this from my personal space out to shared, I can do that here. Just click here, and I can say move this demo example, which is my document, out to shared. Pick where, gives me a warning about what that's going to do. We're going to get more specific with these in follow-ups. So I can do that. If I decide to cancel here, it just takes me right back to shared. If I do move it, it's going to mess this up because this is broken. Oops. I could have done the same thing by just going to file move, which would give me the same dialog. And if we go back out, we'll see I go up here, and there is this is a demo example file, and I could even move it up into a folder. Doesn't feel like it, like Gmail's folder. And now you can see it's up here in the header, and I can jump in there and get to it. And I wish this wasn't broken for the demo, but it is. Oops. So yeah, so content permissions is really
Luke,
fun.
just to sort of go into more detail. So
Yeah.
everything now exists either in personal or in shared. Like, kind of walk us through what the sort of like file storage system is mentally.
Yeah. Let me go out to an instance. It does not have it's not comedically broken. Just a second. Or oh, whoops, Chinook. That's what I get for renaming. All right. So this one's in better functional shape. So yeah. So basically, things only exist in my documents or hub shared, which is the name for the central space, and So if you want to take like order items here and move it so the whole org can see it, you can just click move here and pick, I want it to be shared, and it'll just drop it into that shared space. So you get the same, you get into the same, this is the actual dialogue as it should work. So here, I basically am saying like, right now it's personal and I want to make it shared. Clicking that says, yep. And now we can see it picked up access boost because weird permissions on this instance. But fundamentally, it basically now is available to the organization. It gets this organization option here. I can pick how the organization can see it and not access boost. And now if I go back out,
And will you only have those options if it's outside your personal, or can you share from your personal
you can
also?
totally share from your personal. So let me put this
Okay.
back. Personal, sorry, lots of moving here. Yeah, the difference is that there's no org level share. You'll see that top row
Yeah.
disappeared. So that's the big difference. It's basically you're saying this is available to anybody in the organization on this right, or it's only available to specific people. So I could be like only for Ariel.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's the fundamental difference. Is you're
So
basically
putting it
saying,
in shared essentially makes it an org-wide thing by default.
yeah.
And
Uh,
do you want to show Luke too if you shared it? So this is personal. So this is like a personal item, but you shared it with me, which
Yep.
well, I guess you don't have my account open, but that means that would now show up for me in the shared with me folder.
Exactly. So we'll see if I get lucky and have something shared with me. Nope. Ariel, will you share something with me real quick? Can happen again.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah, so there is this funny delta, and a lot of this is cribbed from this company called Google with a product called Drive. So some of this is just like we borrowed from them because frankly they've done it really well. My documents and shared are exclusive. Shared with me is kind of weirdly inclusive. So Ariel has shared this directly with me, and I can see it and mess with it, depending on the rights I have. I'm just a viewer, so I can't. I shouldn't be able to touch that. I can touch my own because you can like remove yourself. I should not be able to escalate, but oops. So sometimes things will be in both shared with me and Hub because I've been both directly shared. It's been shared directly to me and the whole org. Most common case for that would be like you want everybody able to view it, but this person to be able to edit it or something like that. So yeah.
Nice.
I think there's a lot. It does a lot. So we're still tweaking through little permissions things like the one you just saw. But yeah, I think
Yeah, Ariel, we're probably going to want to build like an analytics dash of content permissions. I mean, we sort of want to actually embed probably the workbook page, but
Glad you bring it up because Jack has volunteered to help us do exactly that with the audit logs. So thank you in advance, Jack. But yeah, we're definitely going to want something for folks to look at.
yeah. This is another example where we should continue to press ourselves because this is where we actually do want to embed the workbook page and probably let people explore it more of this stuff. And like we should be the first customer again when we start rolling that out.
So I have a debug tool that I'm not going to ship with the first version that you can go basically say, show me what the content looks like as user X. It is not sudo. It is literally just show me what they see, because I need it for my own sanity. And I would like to polish that and ship that in some logical form once I've had a chance to chat with Jared about like where you should actually find it. But I also would love to build like really good dashboards around auditing because I think that's the UI I really don't want to build. Like the history is like I don't know, and they're going to ask endless questions that I don't want to build a UI for every version of. So like the audit data is all there, and would be awesome just to build a little model around it and be like, go have fun. Yeah, it gets crazy.
It's a great idea, and we should do it as part of like the analytics dashboard, and maybe even have a second, like Looker had multiple internal admin dashboards. Yeah, idea.
Awesome. Anyway, versions, they're coming. Oh, and I guess if you didn't notice, the avatars on the top of the apps have changed colors. So they're no longer pink. They change color dynamically based on your name. I know Jared has plans to make the colors a little less awful in some cases. So because it's a rand function, but they're custom now. It's cute. So yeah.
Sarah pinged me today about her avatar color, so I have to go fix it here real quick. So
I don't want to be brown.
So I don't. The math is random. Sorry, it is a stable random algorithm. So we will make it a stable random algorithm that is not ugly moving forward.
It's all good. I think it's awesome.